15, slightly over halfway, and the story of that turn was very much cavalry. Trying to break through my squares. I've left a gap with the hope that, you know, squares on either side can fire. He pushed my cavalry back. He didn't push them all back. They survived. Going to keep them in as a blocking force, as I am with all my cavalry. And infantry, yeah, he pulled some infantry up here, and was that there? Every battery opened up that could open up. Still lots of troops on the march. Still quite a perilous situation. Well, it's not perilous just now, but it has the potential to be quite perilous in a short space of time, shall I say. And it's straight onto combat. And these guys on the road, they have taken a bit of a beating with my artillery, but they're still there. Not a lot else I can do here. I'm going to have to start thinking about possibly pulling these guys back as reinforcements arrive. We'll try and sort this cavalry out as much as possible. Hopefully it's going to be enough and get some good fire results, because if he gets through, I'm screwed. No, I didn't want to do that. I want to fire on them. They're isolated. Okay. With a leader there, they're isolated. Okay. We'll try. And get you guys in square straight off. 100 men. Okay. Nice. That was very nice. Very nice indeed. Okay, we can get this gun unlimbered for the next turn. They are facing the correct way. Good. Bring a square there. Bring another square up here. Yeah, just in case he does break through. Where else have we got a threat? Crikey. So weak here if he breaks through. I am going to break them off. Just bring them up here just in case. Bavoo, you get inside as well. You never know, just in case. So, get some guns. Put some battery in here. Horse artillery. Probably up with... probably better with the cavalry up there again. Excuse me. Then forwards. Who else have we got? We do have some reinforcements arriving, thank goodness. We got some more this turn, it said as well, didn't we? Good. How are we doing for supplies there? Not too bad. We need some supplies up at this end just in case these squares start to run out. And as I said, this cavalry is very much going to act as a blocking force. Don't care if they sacrifice them, it is for the greater good. Get them around here. Keeps bringing cavalry up here as well. I think they're all disordered though, so it seems to be he's attacking, then getting them out of the way, and then just another wave hits me. So he is learning. Fair play to him. As for that turn then, not a huge amount I can actually do. Maybe just bring this cavalry forward a little bit as a show of force. Not expecting great things from them at all. Simply just to show force on his right flank. Maybe put some squares there, make it slightly easier. Look how weak I am. Right, we'll see what reinforcements we've got. Brouard. Who's he coming in with? Some line troops. And another battery. Okay. Get yourself to the front line, gents, as soon as possible. Well, that's the situation. Not perilous yet. Can I hold out for another, what, 13 turns is it? Yeah, 13 turns to go then. Let's see. Hasn't broken my squares on turn 16, but he is certainly in amongst them. And it's starting to get a little bit precarious, but look at what they're having to deal with. Just cavalry after cavalry after cavalry after cavalry, some artillery in with them now as well. Oof. I'm going to have to get straight in on this one. With the VU, you're going to have to get in there and get a square set up. Crikey, this is a little bit perilous now. My heart was in my mouth a little bit just watching everybody come through these squares. Just masses of cavalry everywhere. Everyone's isolated now as well. Oh, low ammo. So they've got hexes between them. Where else have we got? A square here. Oh, you fired already. Oh, heavies there. We'll have a go at them with artillery. Nice. We'll have a go at with a square there. Who to go for? Really, it is just who to go for. Nice horse artillery, get up there. That was too big for the... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, unlimber and just... Oh, and after all that they can't actually see anyone. That was a little bit spur of the moment that. I should have really thought that one through a bit more. My own fault. It's there for any offensive fire though. Or any opportunity fire. Nice, nice. Squares fired. So we got a gap there. We brought these guns forward. Where to put these guns as well? So I've got to start thinking about my rear. It's in a lot of trouble. I just don't have the troops here at the minute to actually deal with it all. Oh, it's because of that square. Oh, routed units in the way. So that's made them disordered, annoyingly. We'll get you up there. Bloody cavalry out of the way. Okay. So we do have quite a bit coming to hopefully settle the lines. You attack my cavalry again, you push the lot back. They have managed to hold. Tell you what, I'm going to get in your way there and put a squadron or two just here. You've got to deal with them. Just purely acting as a delaying force, that's all I can really use them for. Down here he opened up with artillery and my infantry. I'll just oblige him and do the same. He's moved more, he's got some on the flanks. It's a long old line of infantry now. I've only got 2 batteries here, so I do need to bring some batteries up here as well for that infantry, because they're going to attack before long. That's about... Okay, so that's good, so they're almost there. Pioneers aren't going to do much. Annoyingly, that's a big stack. I'm sure I've got... Oh no, fair enough. Makes sense. Okay, so that's what we're looking at now. Has every square fired that can? They want... Oh, they can see them. They've unlimbered, but I'll have to... What did I move that away for? I thought they were in the square. Never mind. Ah, because the square moved on the road. This is the thing with the fast track. You've got to be so careful when you press that out and right. It just does crazy things. It's caught me out so many times. The likes of that, moving a square because everyone was adjacent on the road. They pulled the square out of position. Other times the pathfinding puts you in an obstructed hex when you don't want to. Let's say you want to go around a wood and you click on a hex around it. It will try and go through the woods rather than around it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. If we have a look now then, our victory, he's lost a lot of cavalry. We're not doing too bad with losses. I'll take a draw at this point. We've lost a leader. Who do we lose? Leader casualties. A general, a division general, Violan. Okay. Well, that's the best I can do for this turn. Have we got anyone else coming in? Anyone else coming in? Oh, a French wagon. That will save the day. So that is pretty much all we've got to deal with. So I don't mind now so much not protecting this road. I can sort of close that gap a little bit. Very open down here. And to that end, we will bring some chasseurs chevals down here just to keep an eye here. If he's going to come along here, what's that village? Rehrhausen or Sonnendorf, or around this sort of my left flank to the south. Better keep an eye on it. But there we go, holding so far. Yeah. Turn 17 then, and cavalry is breaking through everywhere. Load of cavalry, loads of infantry here. Opened up with all his guns. All I can hope for is to get these guys in this sort of inner circle around Hassenhausen, close it off, and then hope for the best. First of all though, I've got to try my best to start pushing some of this cavalry back. So I'm going to get straight into it and start firing on them. That's all I can do. What have we got here? Low ammo still. They didn't resupply. Didn't go through the check. Firing them. Firing them. So we're not really getting any massive hits with our cavalry. With our squares on the cavalry. That's a little bit better. Now if I take that... Oh, exceed stacking limitation. Big old unit. Okay, we'll do it still. Okay. And they're not light, so they can't get rid of anyone, so we'll have to put skirmishers in there. And then, can you go in a square? Oh. Oh. Okay. Didn't work out that well. Who have we got here? They fired? No, not yet. We've got a gun in here. Hopefully that will do some damage. Does indeed. Good. And this square on these guys because they got through. And them. This set of guns up here. Okay, you straight into square. You straight in, might not have enough. So now let me think about it. Get that cavalry out of the way. Up here, I'm going to get a secondary line around Hassenhausen, just because, oh dear. We're going to have to fall back to Hassenhausen and defend Hassenhausen, I think. Pioneers, you're not going to be much good, so I'm going to bring everybody back slowly in line. Leave my guns out, leave a skirmisher line out, and slowly but surely bring everybody back. I'm going to fight on the same unit as I always have been. Still haven't broken, still there. And we get a load of counter fire now. Yeah. Okay, only 2. So still 500. There's some big units here. 800, 600, 800, 800, 800, 800. Oh. Not looking forward to this. Only another, what's that, 11 turns to hold out? Yeah, I can do that surely. So I said I'd get this cavalry down here just to keep an eye on anybody approaching from the south. Up here, can't believe they're B rated as well. Who are they? They are. It's okay, so let's get, where's your commander at? Okay, so we'll get Colonel Gay in there. Hopefully they'll sort themselves out. Because we're going to need you next turn. We won't have enough for a square, but we'll get you up there. Get you up on the road somewhere. Yeah, if I bring everyone forward in the road, they're sort of centralised then. And then can start, hopefully, maybe within 2 turns, get everybody there. That's all we got. We've got a wagon coming, but I don't care if the wagon gets lost. Alright, block in action. You come down there. You stay out the way. You're going to act as blocking force again. They're all routed. No, not all of them. Just most of them. So go on, you try your best to sort those guys out. Turn you round. Get you there, blocking them. That's about all I can do, I think. Have I moved everyone that can be moved that I want to? I think so. So bringing these guys back into Hassenhausen. Have they fired? They have indeed. Bring that cart up just so they can resupply those skirmishers. Oh no, these guys haven't fired. Oof. Can't be missing anybody now. Nice. Nice. Not too bad. So has everybody fired? I think they have, all the ones that I want to. We'll square there, square there, square there. Right. How are we doing now for victory? Hammering his cavalry. About evens with our infantry. Send that off and see what he comes back with. If any of my wargaming friends want to tell me how you win the Battle of Auerstedt, I'd be more than willing and very happy to hear it. What a battle this is. It's very, very one-sided. Maybe the most one-sided one I've ever played. Continued, he's just bringing all his cavalry, shuffling them through, hex by hex, and now the situation's like that. They're in amongst the squares. I haven't broken anybody as far as I can see. And it's a nightmare. He started bringing infantry around his flanks. He's just got one sort of massive line of troops and batteries in front of me, and he started moving infantry down here as well now. Just for shits and giggles, so we're going to have to try and bolster the west of Hassenhausen as well. Have a defensive line based in the woods, so I'm going to get some skirmishers up into the woods there first of all. Who do I fire on now? Well, probably the guys on the flanks, because if he's moving them, they're a better target than these guys at the front. Because if he moves the guys at the front, he won't be able to see anything. So I'm going to move that gun up there. Started setting up a battery here for next time, or for my fallback position. Skirmishers still didn't resupply. Okay. And then start on all this cavalry in the middle. Stuff that's got through. They're unprotected, but hopefully... Nice, 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 nice. And what we'll do is bring Colonel Nicholas up to that gun. Maximum stacking. If I break off some skirmishers, can you go in now? No, but I will put the skirmishers in there as well. Oh, and they wiped them out. Good. This square on them. Some horse artillery, and we'll turn that round to blast. Probably these guys, I think. Okay, they fired. They fired. They fired. There we go, that's a bit of a better view. So these guys haven't fired. Get the ones that are broken through. Same with these guys who've broken through. These guys. You and them. We've got a gun here facing up here. So I'll have a crack at them. Nice, that gun's been quite effective. They've broken through, so it's going to have to be you. They disrupted, no, so they can go into square. Good. So that was that mess sorted out with all the with all the cavalry. They're going to stay where they are. Got a gun here. He has got a gun set up here now as well, just for good measure. Cavalry broke all my cavalry. Absolutely useless, but they've done their job. I wanted them as a delaying force, just so it sort of kept that road open, and it's worked. The road's kept open. That's nearly all of my reinforcements in position, or up with the rest of the guys, so they've done their job. Feel a bit sorry for them, because I've sort of sacrificed them, my sacrificial lamb, but needs must, needs must. So move them in line. I've got line movement restriction, I'm sure I have. Yeah, okay, it's good. I'm just surprised that I've moved so many troops around and nobody has disordered. Not complaining, but not at all, but it just seems a little bit strange sometimes. Move them back. Oh, they did, fair enough. Okay, they didn't, good. my skirmisher line back a bit. You can protect the guns. I'm going to have to move those guns in. Now you're coming around the flank, so yeah, and you can face there. But then I'm very open if I do actually use them. Who have we got coming in? Bale, you're going to get straight down this end. As are you. As are you. Oh, bunched up. As are you. And you can go with them there. You're going to get into square, but where are you going to get into square? There, just to try and protect that gun. Good position. And get the rest of these shafts now. Because they're adjacent, we're going to get them out of the way. Oh, so they can't move anyway. Okay, fair enough. Get you guys into the middle. There's that gun. Keep coming, keep coming. Where do I want that artillery? So I'm going to have 4 batteries here. I've got 1 battery here. I suppose I should keep it this end somewhere for these guys, which are going to come back. And we're going to start closing the circle around on the east side. So I'm going to bring some squares here, wrap it all around, a nice close-knit defensive position if possible. That's what we're looking at. Crikey. Oh, that cavalry. It's just never had to deal with cavalry on this scale. And squares, as effective as they are, it's pretty much your only defence against cavalry. They can still get through. Because they're not breaking, he can't charge them. But he's going through hex by hex. Getting some opportunity fire. But it is working. He's creeping through. Maybe because I have left space. My plan was, you know, they're in amongst 4 squares that you'd have opportunity fire from the guns in there as well, from everything. Well, yeah, it certainly makes for an interesting battle, that's for sure. I'm going to give fire as well. And you're going to look after the supplies where you are. Well, there we go then. That's the situation at the end of turn 18. What's that, 9 turns left? We'll see what he comes up with.